Hey, what's up everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today to share how you can get into law school with a 140 LSAT score. So the reason I'm making this video is as a form of negative motivation, because you run the fastest when you're running towards something you do want and when you're running away from something you don't want. So what you don't want is to go to a law school where you could get in if you had a 140 LSAT score. So I'm going to kick it off by sharing with you the law schools with the lowest median LSAT scores. We have Barry with a 149 LSAT score, North Carolina Central, Ohio Northern, Oklahoma City, Western Michigan, and Widener in Pennsylvania with 148 median LSAT scores, Puerto Rico with a 147 median LSAT score, Appalachian and Southern with 146 median LSAT scores, Inter-American in Puerto Rico with a 143 median LSAT score, and Pontifical Catholic in Puerto Rico with a median LSAT score of 135. So if your highest LSAT score was a 140, that would mean you'd be 5 points above the median LSAT score for Pontifical Catholic in Puerto Rico, and you'd have a pretty decent shot of getting in. Now, do you want to go to that law school? I'm not so sure you do. Their employment stats are pretty bad, as are the employment stats for the other law schools I've listed here. So you don't want to go to one of these law schools, almost certainly, exception being if you are the child of lawyers and you're just going to take over a job at the family law firm and all you need is a JD, then going to one of the law schools I mentioned may be all you need. But if you're like the rest of us and you're going to need a law degree that will help you get a job out there in the real world on your own merits, then you almost certainly will need to go to a better law school. If you get a higher LSAT score, you can then get into a better law school with better employment outcomes, quite possibly even a school in the top 14 if you get an LSAT score 165, 170 or above. And even if you don't want the top 14, if you want a full ride to law school instead, then an LSAT score of 165, 170 or above will almost certainly get you significant scholarship money and quite possibly even a full ride to law school, meaning you would lay out not a single dime in tuition. Some law schools will actually give you a living stipend on top of a full ride, meaning you could get paid to go to law school. That's a pretty awesome outcome if you ask me. But going to one of these law schools with a 140 LSAT score, you will not have an outcome like that. So I do not recommend going to law school with only a 140 LSAT score. Instead, I recommend you retake the LSAT, give it another couple months of studying, put in some more work, improve your score by 10, 20, even 30 points, give it another shot, reapply if you've applied it before. But I do recommend certainly giving it another try if you've taken the LSAT and come away with only a 140. Law schools do not average multiple LSAT scores. Rather, they only take the highest LSAT score submitted because that's what goes to the American Bar Association. That's what goes to the US News rankings. And so getting a higher LSAT score is the easiest money you will ever make. Put in another 1, 2, 3 months of studying, get a higher score, apply to better law schools, get more scholarship money. It's as simple as that. If you'd like my help with the LSAT or with the application process, I'd love to help you out. We've got live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below my video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd love to help you out. If you've already hit a 160 or above on at least one timed practice test, I'd especially love to hear from you. I'm looking for a couple of students who are aiming for a 170 plus on the LSAT in the next 3 to 6 months and have already built a strong foundation in the basics of the exam, the different sections, and the different question types. If this sounds like you, if you'd like my help, please book a call. I'd love to support you. If you're not there yet, that's okay too. I've got a number of other ways to help you out. And of course, I've got a free easy LSAT cheat sheet linked below this video to help you jumpstart your LSAT prep and get your first 10 to 20 points. If you found the video helpful, please do me a favor, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help with that YouTube algorithm, and I really do appreciate it. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.